Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. Hey. Goodbye. Oh my God, yo. Like, what is going on this past 2 weeks, man? Bad news on top of bad news on top of... Man, even this week, shout outs to Coach Prime. Actually, Coach Prime is a good story, man. That's some good news. But, bruh, it's hump day, it's Wednesday, and the bad news keeps on rolling, man. And absolutely, we're going to talk about the Gilbert Arenas news. Watch out for that video. We dropping 2 of them today, man. Y'all smash that like button, like, comment, subscribe. If you've been living under a rock, you don't have social media, you don't have Twitter, you don't go on the internet, you don't follow sports media, you ain't black, because most of my audience is black. It is what it is. I know y'all, I see y'all. Y'all should definitely be subscribing to the channel because I check my analytics. Y'all ain't subscribed to nothing. Post notification bell should be rang as well. Thank you for people already do that. Shannon Sharpe out. He's out, man, at ESPN after settling the grape lawsuit. Remove the G and figure it out. Let's read about it. Shannon Sharpe's days, by the way, this is from TMZ. Shannon Sharpe's days at ESPN are over. The network has cut ties with the Pro Football Hall of Famer. Less than 2 weeks after settling a grape lawsuit, TMZ has confirmed. This was from The Athletic, by the way. This reporting was not from TMZ. TMZ copy-pasted. It is what it is. News of the split just dropped minutes ago. With The Athletic reporting, ESPN sparked the split. Wow. So ESPN said, bruh, get the F-U-C-K out of this building. We do not want you here. Craziness, man. It's a massive decision. 57-year-old Sharpe was a staple on First Take after leaving FS1 in 2023, but has not appeared on the airways after a woman made serious sexual assault allegations against him in April. Sharpe adamantly denied any wrongdoing, claiming he had nothing more than a rough yet entirely consensual relationship with the accuser. And the filing was a shakedown. Sharpe ended up settling with the woman for an undisclosed amount. By the way, the rumor is it was 23 M's. 23 M's. Keep in mind, Shannon Sharpe in his NFL career made 22 M's. 22 million. So, in you settling with this freak, man, I ain't even gonna say it. I could go off, but I'm gonna hold back. This OF 304 done took all your hard-earned money over your 12, I think it was 12, your NFL career in one small swoop. One swoop. She done allegedly took your whole career earnings. Are you for real? Bruh, where they do that at? Let's go, man. With her attorney, Tony Busby, saying all matters have been addressed satisfactorily and the matter is closed, the lawsuit will thus be dismissed with prejudice. Sharpe played 14 seasons in the NFL. My bad, I said 12. I was wrong. 14 of them seasons. Think of all the checks, of all the bread you made, going to a 21, 22-year-old thought. You worked your behind off. You getting tackled, you have a replaced hip, you could walk funny, all the injuries you took, the concussions, all the pain meds you had to take, and this 304 just had to lay down and come up with a fake story and lawsuit to just suck dry all your hard-earned. Oh my God, brother. This is... Anyways, man. Sharpe played 14 seasons in the NFL, most notably for the Denver Broncos before transitioning to television, and he had his big break across from Skip Bayless on Undisputed. Sharpe might be axed from the ESPN family, but he won't be disappearing. He still has his own podcast network and popular shows. Let me make this perfectly clear, y'all. Shannon Sharpe, I hate to say it, he's an idiot. He's an idiot. He's stupid. He's unwise, and he is really a cautionary tale to all men. Do not let lust control you. And do not mock God. Don't play with God, because God gave him multiple warnings. And when I say multiple warnings, I'm talking about Monique. And when I say multiple warnings, I'm talking about even Ocho. Let me tell y'all something, man. If you watch Nightcap, you know that Ocho had constantly been trying to set Unc up with one of Sherelle's friends or people in Sherelle's circle. Who is Sherelle? Sherelle is Ocho Cinco's ex-girlfriend, who is very wealthy and has a real estate business, right? Right? And you saw even that person was sending tons of donation money, $500 super chats to Nightcap when it first started. Why? Wanted to get the attention of Shannon Sharpe. Now, I think Shannon Sharpe in his arrogance, and I think because Shannon Sharpe loves the Snow Bunny, he's the exact opposite of Umar Johnson, man. Black queens never, Snow Bunnies forever. Yes, that's how he thinks. Because he's so obsessed with the snow. If it wasn't snowing, it definitely was not going for Shannon. He wanted that young snow, the fresh snow, the 304 snow. Wow, those are bars. Don't hate the player, you better hate the damn game. I don't hate the player. I don't even hate this whore. This Rachel Zuniga girl is definitely with a pimp. And when I say a pimp, it could be Tony Busby or it can actually be a certified pimp. You know why? Because she did not come up with this lawsuit. She did not come up with this lawsuit and these allegations. No, somebody smarter than her came up with that. This Rachel Suaniga, yes, Rachel Suaniga, that's what she's called. She decided to sue this nigga because somebody was in her ear. That person I don't think was Tony Busby. That person was her pimp or her boyfriend who's crafty, who's going to eat most of this money. Why? Because they saw a trick. And let me make this perfectly clear. Shannon Sharpe is a trick. Shannon Sharpe is also a simp. Right? Shannon Sharpe is a simp, man. He needs to get the simp award for 2025. I don't know if anybody can match this level of simpery. I like whatever you have done that's simpish with a woman, it does not compare to somebody losing millions of dollars, losing his job. And let me tell you something. If Shannon Sharpe had listened to Monique and, gotten in a relationship, even cheated on that woman, who cares? If he got in a relationship with a big Bertha, big black woman from Georgia who knows how to cook all that heart attack soul food, right? And had at least a perception within the public that he was a faithful man, that would have saved him to a certain degree, especially his perception. Perception is reality. Now, his perception is he's a creep who deals with 304s. Who deals with young white girls. He's going to lose a segment of his female audience because of this. And let me tell you something, man. Disney is the mouse. I thought, personally, he would come back after settling this case. But guess what? There's probably more dirt. Something happening behind the scenes that they saw, and they decided, hell to the no. And the irony of this is, you have his ex-counterpart, Skip Bayless, who's doing his own YouTube show, right? Doing numbers, actually. And he does a show with Ernestine, his actual wife. Even though Skip himself is also a pervert and a weirdo, right? Was feeling willing to pay $1 million for the box. But guess what? That lawsuit came and went. You know why? Because Skip Bayless did a very smart strategy and he had more shows with his wife. So he projected a better image, public relations-wise, of himself. I'm just keeping it a bean, man. This is what happens when you deal with whores, man. This is what happens when you have no game, you have no self-awareness, and you're stupid, man. Let me tell you something, man. A great interview that y'all need to watch is this pimp interview from South White Underbelly. And he said, mess with the girl who likes you, not the one you like. The one you like will give you all types of problems, all types of issues. Mess with the ones who like you, not the one you like. Is that about settling? Yes. Yes, it is. Because if you deal with a woman, and this Rachel Zoo, a nigga, did not like Shannon Sharpe at all. She did not like him at all. Because if you like this man, you would not sue him. You would not listen to your pimp boyfriend. You would use the trick in other ways. But guess what? Maybe this is actually a good finesse. Maybe your pimp boyfriend, I promise you she has a pimp boyfriend, y'all. We're going to find this out very, very soon. On my mama, her pimp or her ex-boyfriend or her current boyfriend is the one that told her to do this. Because it was a shakedown. Hey, and he got shooken down to his call. It is what it is, man. Y'all get in the comments, man. Let me know y'all's thoughts, man. Crazy work, man. Crazy work. Big JTV, like, comment, sub, amount.